the Death Angel. Should be quite a blast on ESV Cloud Kingdom.
Yep, we've seen this map a little bit before. We haven't seen it on this matchup just yet, but let's go ahead and talk about it. In a difference from Ohana, there's no rocks leading to the third, so you do see the past 3 hatch so many times. Getting those 3 hatches before gas, or getting 2 additional hatches, I should say, before getting a gas. But that being said, ZeNEX'TREME again putting a pylon at the top of his ramp, so not going to go for this forge, this forge fast expand play. And you know, I've been dabbling with it a little bit too in my latter play, just opening up with pylon gateway at the top of my ramp a little bit. Of course, all my friends are calling me crazy, and I'm like, come on, man, I want to be safe. I want to be able to do a little bit of zealot stalker aggression in the beginning, and then go from there. And I guess ZeNEX'TREME, loving it.
I like it too, man. I gotta say, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, how confident and how comfortable are you playing against that 3-hatch Roach Max build?
Yeah.
And if you're not confident, which, hey, almost no Protoss in the world is,
yeah.
If you're not confident, then just go for the standard gateway expand. And if you do that, oh, is he gonna get another probe? What? No, he doesn't quite get it, but it's so low if it takes one more drone hit. Oh my god, it does die. That drone spat, I don't know, ripped off one of his claws and threw it at the probe's face. And ZeNEX'TREME now suffering the same fate he did in the last game, where hatch first isn't going to be able to happen, but that worked out well for him last game. So I don't know, we'll see if he if we're going to see a repeat of that exact same game there. I mean, ZeNEX'TREME's certainly one of those players that doesn't like to just play the standard.
Do you think he like gets pissed off when his probe dies and then just decides to forgate? I mean,
I would, man.
Dude, I would too. I hate losing my first probe. He's like my hero, man. I love him. And then you pull your drones to kill him. He's not trying to fight. He's just trying to scout a little.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal losing your first probe. I mean,
oh, it's huge.
I don't know if, yeah, any, like, I don't know, newbie viewers are out there or something. It's like the biggest deal. Not only are you not able to delay that hatchery from going down, which usually is a standard of PvZ, you're not able to see what they're going for. Are they dropping gas quickly? Are they dropping that third hatchery quickly? You basically are forced to send out another probe like he did last game, although he's not doing that this game. Just got out what your opponent's doing, and oh my god, is this for real? DeathAngel is blindly going 3 hatch no gas before having scouted whether Extreme is going forge expand or not.
He's going to see the lack of the forge pretty soon here. Do you think he canceled? I mean, I don't think he's going to cancel.
So, I don't know. I doubt he will, but I would hope so. You can't go 3 hatch no gas against a standard build like this. And look at that, Chrono on the warp gate. We're going to see probably another 4 gate here from ZeNEX'TREME. Given the fact that he's still on 1 gas, he hasn't dropped a Nexus yet, and he has that. He had a probe sitting there next to his pylon waiting. Maybe he changed his mind, I'm not sure yet. But if he keeps cornering that warp gate, which it looks like he's doing, yeah, he's got his probe ready. We're going to see a 4 gate, and it shouldn't be possible. Maybe it is, but it shouldn't be possible for DeathAngel to hold 3 hatch no gas against 4 gate. He will at the very least here lose his third, but it may even cost him the game. This is just a ridiculously risky move to try to pull this off against a gateway expand.
I would cancel the third, make a spine, honestly. If I don't see a forge there, like that's your first notion of danger, and especially considering game 1, like it has to be on your mind. My opponent could 4-gate me here, but we'll see if DeathAngel can make a miracle out of this. But it's definitely going to be tough for him. I mean, he's approaching 100 gas, hasn't started speed yet. Pool is done, no spines down anywhere just yet. And when you have to just like defend either your natural or your third, where do you put your spines? Do you put like 1 at each? Do you put 2 at 1 and just give up the other? But a Stalker already in the natural expansion of DeathAngel, and he's gonna have to have some he has some work to do.
He absolutely does. The pylon is already on the way here from Extreme. His 4 gates are about to complete. We just have links coming out. Still, what? He hasn't started speed yet. There we go. Speed has started. He did pull his drones off gas this time, luckily. Okay, so only up to 32 gas. Not the biggest deal. Slight over mining, but like I said, not a big deal. So I just don't know how he's going to deal with this with 14 links. His speed's going to be so late. He's not going to have it in time to deal with this 4 gate. And ZeNEX'TREME looks like he might not even go. Wait, maybe he didn't even scout the. Oh, he didn't scout the third. He thinks. Wow. DeathAngel's still on 2 base. That could be a problem for ZeNEX'TREME if he just tries to engage in the natural and ends up, losing or something. It would be so much easier to go take out that third right now, but this is still going to be hard for DeathAngel to hold off.
Yeah, trying to push these Stalkers into Zealot away. More links coming from the left side, so this may give ZeNEX'TREME a hint that that's there. Surrounding a Zealot, that's not bad at all. Stalkers being forced back. The choke has to target down the probe. Does target down the pylon now to try to get rid of that so no reinforcements can come in. And it looks like he might be able to take that out. Speed still not too close to being done, but DeathAngel definitely handling this a little bit better than last game.
Absolutely. Picking out that pylon is such a big deal. There's only 1 more pylon way back, kind of near the third, but it looks like It looks like Extreme still hasn't realized that third's there, or he would have sent those Zealots straight away to that. In fact, he's just keeping the Zealots back there. He just wants to not show. Okay, no, he has realized he's going to go straight over to that third. But the problem is he's allowed a very high link count to be made, and speed's about to complete. And he does not have a very big army. So if those links can get a good surround, this is going to be really, really hard for Extreme to push into. And he actually mixes in 1 sentry. That is bizarre. I can't imagine like 1 force field is actually going to do enough to help him out here.
Yeah, it's not like he's close to a ramp or anything right now. And DeathAngel has so many lings on the field, 16 more in production. The third is still alive. And I think DeathAngel's in a great position. Going to go for this round on the ramp here. Not like the best service here in the world, but it's still a lot better than last game. Taking down so many of these Stalkers and Zealots. I think this entire army is going to die from the stream. And you can't back up from this. You can't transition. And there's the GG. DeathAngel going to take it.
Yeah, unfortunately, losing that pylon on the upper ground at the natural of DeathAngel for Extreme, that really, really hurt him. And really the fact that he didn't scout. Remember that what he did in the first game was as soon as his scouting probe got killed, he sent out another one. Just absolutely instantaneously. He was able to scout out what his opponent was doing. This game, he didn't do it. I think that was like the single move that lost him the game because he didn't know that third was there. And I think what he could have done if he had known that third was there was just go kill that, and you'll fall back as you take a Nexus. Like, there would be no reason to engage into the natural where you're going to get surrounded from units on all sides, as opposed to just taking out the third and securing that, preventing the Zerg from being able to take such a macro lead. But instead, he just went to the natural. He didn't know the third was there. Ended up getting surrounded, lost his forward pylon. If he had made more pylons, that's one of those things where you always kind of wonder, sometimes Protosses will just add extra pylons. They'll drop 2 pylons at once to make sure if one gets lost, they'll still have one, or deter the Zerg from trying to pick them off. He only dropped 1 pylon. The other one was so far back on the map that really killed the effectiveness of that push.
Yeah, you're right. Like, in any Protoss push, that forward pylon is so important, so you can reinforce close to your army if units die, and you're freed up on supply in late game PvT or late game PV anything. And then of course in the beginning, so you can reinforce those units that much closer to your opponent, and then engage that much quicker. So just really nice play there from DeathAngel, able to deny that pylon and just get more lings out in time, get speed done, get a decent surface area, get really good engagements, and not let his opponent get up his ramp. So it's going to be tied 1-1, which means we're going to have a Game 3 in the Korean Weekly. My name is Axel, joined by Or, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break with Game 3 between Extreme and the DeathAngel.